Hello, I'm here today with Kalaa Mpinga, CEO of Mwana Africa. Kalaa, welcome. Now, you have assets in Congo and Zimbabwe. Could you describe what those assets are and how you see the investment case for Mwana Africa?
We have our producing assets are in Zimbabwe. We have a gold mine, Freda-Rebecca, and a nickel mine, Trojan nickel. In the DRC, our assets are principally exploration assets. Gold, about 150 kilometers from Kibali, in the northeastern side of Congo, and a joint venture with one of the largest copper manufacturers in Katanga for copper. Mwana is a significantly undervalued company with strong assets, generating cash, and I think over the years we've demonstrated our ability to operate in a difficult jurisdiction and grow those assets and bring them to a position where they're cash contributors.
And I think it's probably fair to say that up until now, Freda-Rebecca has been the company's main cash cow. Could you explain, there are some developments there though, aren't there?
Well, as a matter of fact, Mwana Africa started as a nickel producer, and following the crisis in 2008, we restarted our gold operation in Zimbabwe following the abolition of the Zim dollar. Indeed, until this year, cash coming from Freda was our biggest contributor. However, since April, we've restarted the Trojan nickel mine, and I can see as the year goes on, Mwana being driven by the cash coming almost equally by Freda and Trojan.
Have you got any other projects in the pipeline?
We still have a number of opportunities in terms of expanding our gold base around Freda-Rebecca. We are commissioning a tailing retreatment plant. We are looking at expanding our mines around Trojan. And we are also looking at a way of putting our gold project in the DRC into account, alone or in joint ventures.
Could you just tell me a little bit about the generalities of doing business in Zimbabwe?
In my previous life, I've had the opportunity to work in almost all of the mining countries in Africa. And I've always said, and I continue to say, that Zimbabwe has got to be one of the easiest places to do business. The problem we've had in Zimbabwe was always the management of foreign exchange and currency during the hyperinflation. Now that we have a multi-currency system, that problem has completely disappeared. Zimbabwe has a very well-trained workforce. The infrastructure may not be as good as it was 15 years ago, but it is certainly better than in the majority of the mining geographies in Africa. We have a very predictable, stable operating environment. I find it actually a very civilized place to do business.
Kalaa, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
If you'd like any more information, please do visit the Edison website.